Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today video I'm going to be showing you how to make a pasta in the oven. It's called pasta forno in Italian. So I have here some pasta that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using about 2 to 300 grams of pasta. I have some salt here, and I have some 375 grams of fresh mozzarella. I have some oregano here. I'm going to be using a few fresh tomatoes and about 100 grams of parmesan, grounded parmesan. So for this sauce, I used this tomatoes here, which is about 700 grams of, and I mix it together with another, but this is optional, 400 grams of this plum tomatoes here. So here I have the water that I'm going to be using to cook the pasta, and the sauce is cooking here. So I have the sauce here cooking. The sauce is, I'm preparing the sauce with about 4 tablespoons of extra virgin of olive oil, 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, and just a leaf of basil with a little salt that will be enough for it. So on this pot here, I have the water for the pasta here. So these are the ingredients I'm going to be using. So I'm going to allow the sauce. When you're cooking the sauce, what you do is add the oil first. Allow the oil to heat a little, just a little. Then you add the garlic inside the oil, and cook the garlic for a little while before adding to the tomatoes, salt, and the basil leaf. Mix them all together and cover them to cook for about 20 minutes. Then you remove them from the heat. So I'm going to show you the next step after the sauce is fully cooked. Okay guys, the sauce I let it to cook for more than 20 minutes because I was doing other things. So I'm going to turn off the heat now for the sauce. And for the water for the pasta, it's already boiling, as you can see. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add salt inside the water, then I'm going to add the pasta. So now that I'm done adding the pasta, I'm just going to stir them and allow them to cook. Like this pasta, I'm not going to cook them well. I'm not going to because it's about 8 minutes to be cooked. So I'm going to cook them for only 5 minutes. Then I'm going to, because it's going to cook in the oven as well. So I'm going to allow them to cook for 5 minutes now, and I'm going to take them out of the water and start the next process. So guys, now I'm going to take this out of the heat and remove the water. Then we'll start the next process. So guys, I'm done. I removed the water from the pasta now. So the next step, I'm going to add a few the sauce, not all the sauce, maybe 1/4 of the sauce into the pasta. Mix them together. So this is what you're looking for. I'm done mixing the pasta now with this together with the sauce that I added. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of sauce, the same sauce on the casserole that you're going to be using. Make sure you remove the garlic if you don't want it to be in the pasta. So I'm going to make sure that the sauce is all over the casserole that I'm using. Then I'm going to add the first batch of the pasta because I want to make this 3-layer at the same time. So I added the first one now, as you can see here. Then I'm going to add the mozzarella that I'm using. It's just like doing a lasagna. If you've done lasagna before, this process is just like lasagna, and you can use any cheese of your choice. You don't have to use mozzarella if you are the type that don't like mozzarella, or you can even skip the cheese step. So now I'm going to add the parmesan, just a little on top. Then I'm going to go in with the sauce again. So now that I'm added the sauce, I'm going to go in with the pasta, with the second layer of the pasta. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with the mozzarella again, parmigiano, the sauce. Then I'm going to go in with the last pasta. You can make as much as pasta that you want. So now that the pasta is in, I'm going to add the last of the mozzarella that I'm using. Then parmigiano. So I'm going to cover it up with tomato sauce. You can choose to cover this up with parmigiano, like add the tomato sauce before you add the parmigiano. Make sure the sauce goes over the pasta very well. So guys, when you are done adding all the ingredients inside, all the pasta, everything inside, so you're going to go in with oregano. Sprinkle oregano on top of it, just a little bit oregano, because we all know that oregano is very strong, but you can add more if you're oregano lover. So I'm going to add the fresh tomatoes now on top of it. You can use as little or as much, or you can skip this fresh tomatoes part. So I forgot to tell you that I preheated my oven at 180 degrees. So I'm going to place this pasta in the oven and allow them to cook for 30 minutes at 180 degrees. Yeah, so then I will bring you back when the pasta is fully cooked. So guys, because there is 3 minutes was remaining to cook this pasta, so what you're going to do, just going to add a little bit of water, fresh water, to the pasta, as long as the pasta is not cooked very well. So just add a little bit of water, just like what I did now, before you send them to the oven. So guys, this is the final step. The pasta is well cooked. I allowed them to cook in the oven for 45 minutes, not 35 minutes, because I needed them to get to that crispy texture. So this is what it looks like inside. I'm going to dish out some for my boy right now for you to see what it looks like. It's very good, and one good thing about this pasta is that if you cannot finish it, the days it stays, the better the taste of the pasta. So this is what the pasta looks like inside. It's very, very good. You can choose to use the less sauce to do this. So yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on my next video. God bless you all. Bye.